Hi, this is Debra Dixon Kinzer with Living with Lupus Online Video Magazine, and we are going to talk a little bit about dry skin, brittle hair, and lupus. Okay? So it's now getting into the colder season, right? So what we want to do is first we want to talk about dry skin. And what are the causes for dry skin? Well, there's quite a few, actually. So we have hot showers, lack of moisture, um, let me see, heavy blankets, heavy clothing, um, dry air. Okay, so these are some of the things that cause the dry skin. Yes, they do. Okay, so how do hot showers cause dry skin? Well, when you take a hot shower and everything, of course, there's moisture in the air while you're taking the shower, and it's opening up your pores and everything. But once we get out of that shower and everything, if we don't do something to counteract and act really quickly while our pores are open, it can cause us to have some dry skin. Okay, so how does that happen? How does that really happen? Well, the way it happens and everything is this is what I do. Okay, if I take a hot shower, which my showers are not that hot, okay, so I'm just gonna let you know that now. I don't take extremely hot showers, but I know there's people out there that do. Okay, I can't take the heat so much. It's burning me. Okay, literally burning me. It makes my skin red, and I don't like that too much. Well, anyways, when at the moment that I get out of the shower, I usually have baby oil, vitamin E oil, coconut oil, or something like that right there. So as soon as I turn off that shower, before I even get out of the shower, I'm lathering myself up with oil. Okay? That will lock in that moisture. It's don't dry off, just put it on. Okay? Make sure that you get your hands, your body, your elbows, your knees, and most importantly, your feet. Now, once you get out of the shower and everything, go ahead and dry it off like you normally do. But instead of wiping and rubbing, pat, pat dry. Okay, because once you put the oil on, the waters are already going to go ahead and fall off of you. Okay, it's just going to like frizzle off, like roll off and everything, which is pretty cool. Okay, so it's gonna leave more like a like a air drying, but not quite. Okay, and you want to keep that moisture in your skin so your skin won't dry out. Now, once you get completely dry and everything, here we go. We're going to get our lotion now. Coconut oil, coconut lotion, anything that has coconut in it, or cocoa butter. Okay, cocoa butter lotion is really good for you because it does hold that moisture in. So if you've already put the baby oil or whatever kind of oil that you use on when you got out of the shower and everything, um, next would be after drying off and just before putting your clothes on and everything. Go ahead and put your clothes on. You go ahead and put the other lotion on. So cocoa butter, shea butter, petroleum jelly. Those are your best friends nowadays. Okay? So in the fall and winter months, these are your best friends. Now, cocoa butter and shea butter, yes, during the summer, spring and summer too. Year round, really. I mean, they're the best things for you to use. They lock in that moisture and help retain, what you're losing, what your body is losing. Okay. So now we've gotten that out of the way. So let's move on. We've gotten dressed and everything, you know. We put on everything that we needed to put on before we put our clothes on. Now, the last thing that you want to do is you really do want to make sure that you've gotten your feet with that cocoa butter, shea butter, or petroleum jelly. Now, I know you did it. Yes, you did it when you got out of the shower. And you put that baby oil on you. But you want to retain that moisture on your feet. Why? Because your feet tend to dry out and crack while you are sleeping. Also, your elbows do the same thing. Okay? Your elbows will dry out and crack as well. Okay? And you don't want that. They hurt. They bleed. They hurt. They crack. They dry. They bleed. Okay? Knees do the same thing. Feet, knees, elbows. Okay? So you want to take care of those and make sure that you've gotten those taken care of really well with the shea butter, coconut butter, or petroleum jelly. Okay? I stress on those because those are the areas that take the biggest hit. They tend to drain more of your moisture out of your skin. Okay? So once you do all that, cover everything up real well and everything, and then you can go to bed or do whatever you're going to do. Okay? The next thing that we're going to talk about is the brittle hair. Okay, so what causes brittle hair? Mm, that's a good question. A lot of people talk about this. I've talked about it. I've told you that my hair had fallen out and everything. I've also told you that, I mean, your hair, it dries out. It really does dry out. Right now, my hair, has a nice moisture in it and everything. It looks really good. It's growing back. Yay. I'm so happy about that. Because I had to really learn how to take care of my hair. Now, one more thing before we go on about the body and everything, your skin. No, let's go ahead and talk about the hair. Let's talk about the hair, the brittle, breaking hair, and just the dry scalp, all in general. I mean, these are everything that I'm going to tell you is very important. Okay, and it's important for a lot of people because a lot of people don't know. All right, and it's the lessons that I had to learn. Because I mean, my hair used to be really, really long. Okay, and when I started getting sick and everything, it was breaking off, and I had to cut my hair and just cut the ends off to keep them from breaking and everything. And I cut my hair really super short because the breakage had just gone up so high. So once I did that, I was really upset because I love my hair. I really do love my hair. You just don't understand, how much I love my hair. My hair is not like other people's hair, so I just, I love my hair. I like to take care of it, and I like to make sure that it looks good all the time. It doesn't always look good because it doesn't want to stay, but you know what? That's okay. Right now, it looks good. Okay? Yeah, I got a little flyaways. Sorry about that, y'all. I can't do nothing about that. That's because my hair is growing back. Yay! Anyways, excuse me. So, what do we do about dry, brittle hair? Well, first of all, what causes it? It's lack of moisture, again, dry air, again, and dry scalp. Yes, dry scalp. Okay, so what caused it was the lack of moisturizer and the lack of, air. Okay, the air was so dry. There was no moisture in the air. Okay, so we turn the heater on. We've got all these things going on. We damage our hair when we put the curling iron in it. All these things that we do to our hair, the wind, the cold, not covering it up outside when it's windy, not covering it up outside when it's just really cold and everything. Your hair can get damaged like that. It really can, and it gets damaged pretty badly. So how do we moisturize our hair and our scalp? Well, that's a really good question. Okay. Well, first thing you do, you want to wash your hair. You want to always wash your hair, make sure that it is very clean before you do anything else. And you want to condition. Okay? Now, before you condition your hair, once a month, Is it once a month? No. Take that back. It's once every 3 months. I do a hot oil conditioning on my hair. So I do a hot oil treatment on my hair once every 3 months. Okay, why do I do that? Well, the reason why I do that and everything because of all of the elements. Okay, why? Dry air, lack of moisture in the air. Okay, is causing your hair to dry out, which causes your scalp to dry out, which causes your scalp to itch. Okay, so once your hair starts drying out and everything, it'll break. It causes breakage and it falls out. Now, if you're like anything like me, okay, you do this hot oil treatment every 3 months, but once a month I do, a deep conditioning. Okay, it gets my follicles just like that all over my head. Okay, now why do I do that? I do that because I want that rich looking look to my hair. You see the shine? See how it shines and everything? Okay, so that's what you want. You want it to stay healthy, look healthy, and feel healthy. Okay, it makes it nice and soft. It makes it, just do everything that you need it to do. Now, I don't go to the hairdresser, y'all. They don't cut my hair? No. Mm-mm. I don't allow them to do anything in my hair unless my husband specifically says, you need to go to the hairdresser. And that means that he wants a specific hairdo that he knows I just cannot do myself. And that I do my own hair because I prefer to do it that way. Now, if I got to the point where I could not do my hair, then I have no choice. But I don't like to spend the money. Okay? But if you like to spend the money, go to the hairdresser, okay? If you don't mind sitting there for 4 to 5 hours getting your hair done by the hairdresser, by all means, feel free to go, okay? But I'm just telling you, male or female, when you go to the hairdresser, make sure that you please share what is going on with your body with your hairdresser because your hairdresser goes to school to specialize in how to care for the hair, okay? So if you have lupus, they're going to know, what to do. If they don't know what to do, tell them to go back to school and find you another hairdresser. Seriously, okay? I can't stress enough because I did have one hairdresser um, who felt that she should pretty much take my hair down to the roots. My hair used to be long enough to where I could actually sit on my hair. Okay? And it was breaking off badly. And she just wanted to cut all my hair off. And I was like, no, 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 no. This sister cannot do that, no. Why can't I do that? Because I just don't think I look pretty good quality. Am I vain on that point? Yes, I am. I'm not afraid to admit it. Okay? Everything else I'm not so vain about. But my hair, yes. I'm very vain about my hair. Okay? So let's just continue on with this, okay? So what I do is when I deep condition my hair, I usually deep condition about 2.5 to 3 hours. Now how do I do that? Well, I put the conditioner on my hair, of course. So I wash my hair really good and everything. Um, if I'm doing a hot oil treatment that day, I use the excuse me, I use the hot oils, and then I rinse that and wash it out and everything. And then once I get out of the shower, before I get out of the shower, I just go ahead and put the conditioner on my head. Okay, squeeze out all the excess water and everything. And then I get a shower cap and I just put it on my hair after I'm showering and then get out. Okay? Well, do I rinse that out right away after I get out? No, I don't. I usually, do whatever I gotta do because I'm not going anywhere else. It's usually a Friday or Saturday night that I'm doing now. It depends on how I feel or what else I have going on during the week. So if I'm not doing too much during the week, then I'll go ahead and do the deep conditioning. It doesn't matter what day it is really. But if you like, you're busy and you're working all the time and you have a full-time job and everything, then my suggestion is if Friday or Saturday night or whenever the night that is that you're off the next day. Okay? So put it on 2 to 3 hours, let it sit in there and everything. Once that 2 to 3 hours is going, you do like this and you feel, you could feel it. You feel it through the shower cap, how your hair feels and everything. And it feels good to you. Take it off, look at your hair in the mirror, just look at it and everything. And if it feels good to you, go ahead and rinse that out. All right? You'll feel like a silky smoothness in your hair. It feels silky smooth. Okay? So then you just rinse it out. All right? Dry your hair. Okay? Some people blow dry their hair, some people don't. Okay? Every once in a while I'll blow dry my hair, but I don't always do it. All right? So just go ahead and do whatever you're going to do. Style your hair the way that you want to style it and set it for the next day and keep it moving. That's all I can tell you. You will see the difference within your hair. Your scalp will feel the difference. That's not the only thing that you do. Now, once you've taken all that out of your hair, rinsed it out and everything, and you started blow drying your hair, okay? Again, the oils come into play, and I usually just use a very light vitamin E oil with olive oil or coconut oil in it. Doesn't matter, okay? The whole purpose of it is to make sure that you put the oil on your scalp, okay? So that you can moisturize your scalp. Now, most people will say, hey, Deborah, if I hot oil treated my hair, why do I have to put that in? Put the oil in again. Well, the thing is, because we have lupus, our scalps tend to dry out more than anybody else's. And I have noticed because I have had people other than myself come and ask me, or tell me about their children or their siblings or their friend of theirs or something that has had this problem. Now, it's not just African Americans, it's Caucasians, Hispanics, and every other group out there. I've had at least 5 or 6 ethnic groups come and talk to me about that. And I tell them the same thing, and when they do the steps that I've just given you, they find that the results are so different than what they were told. It helps. It really does help. Your hair dries out just like your skin. Your scalp dries out just like, and it's exactly the way your elbows, your knees, your feet, and your hands do. They crack. Your scalp cracks. I bet you didn't even know that. When there's a weakness in your scalp, your follicles will start falling out. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean it's not the same for people with alopecia. Okay? The people with alopecia have a different issue. Okay? And that has a lot to do with the hair shafts. With us, it has everything to do with the scalp drying out. First-hand experience, people. First-hand experience. I'm not going to sit here and tell you about something that I've never ever experienced myself. People ask me, how do you get your hair so shiny? Do you know that people think that I put a relaxer in my hair? I put a relaxer in my hair in the spring and summer. And let me tell you why I do that. I put that in my hair during the spring and summer only because I have a lot of hair on my head and it gets very, very thick in the spring and summertime. This looks pretty thin right now. I mean, it looks pretty good though, but it's thin compared to what it looks like in the spring and summer. It like whoosh, just like that. Why does it do that? Because it's hot. It's dry and it's brittle and it just poofs. Can't manage it. Can't do anything with it. And I'm a mixed child. Okay? I'm mixed. I can't help it. It's not my fault. It just happened. When I was a little girl, we're still talking about hair, y'all. We're still talking about hair. When I was a little girl, in the spring and summer, it looked like I stuck my finger in a light socket. All this hair, as long as it was, went poof, just like that. It was poof so bad, my father decided to go get me a haircut at a barber shop. Go figure, barber shop. They didn't even know what to do with my hair. Okay? Anyways, moving on. Thought I'd tell you something to make you laugh. Okay? So that's what I do. Okay? Now, if you're going to go to the hairstylist, please make sure you tell your stylist what's going on. Okay? Don't ever be afraid to tell your hairstylist that you have lupus, that you're having problems taking care of your hair, and it keeps breaking off. All right? People normally lose at least 1,000 strands a day of hair. If you are losing more than that, you need to make sure that you get your conditioning on, your hot oil treatments on, and all of those things. Hairstylists specialize in hair. Okay? That's what they go to school for. Okay? So just know, don't worry, just let them know. You don't have to tell the whole world, just tell them. They can keep that confidential. That's a part of your record, okay? So when you come in, she knows exactly what to do for your hair, okay? Just saying. Just like when you have a beauty consultant, okay, to make you look beautiful, and they write down everything about what they give you. Hairstylists do the same thing, okay? That was just a hint, just to let you know. All right? So never be afraid. I mean, there's nothing wrong with telling them, you know? There's nothing wrong with, what are they going to do, fire you? No, they're not going to fire you. You could fire them, but they cannot fire you, okay? So just letting you know. All right? Don't be afraid of your hairstylist. Tell them what's going on so they know how to take care of your hair naturally. All right? Okay, so now we're at that very moment where is my favorite moment in the whole talk and everything is talking about food. Yes, I told you I was a foodie. Y'all didn't know, you better ask somebody, okay? Go back and listen to some of the other tapes. You'll hear I am a foodie, okay? So here's the thing, all right? So the food that can help us maintain, retain, and sustain that beautiful skin, the beautiful glow that you have on your skin, and the beautiful shine that you have on your hair are several different types of foods. Now, y'all might think that I'm a little bit Looney Tunes because there's a couple of things that I talk about a lot when it comes to food. But you know what? Look it up for yourself if you don't believe me, okay? I know I know that you all are saying to yourselves, you know what, this woman, what is it about her and avocados and her and these berry things? Well, you know what? Enough said, right? Enough said. Oh, and the fish. Look, my skin has maintained, retained, and sustained the elasticity that it needed. Okay? There was a time when my skin was so thin, you could literally see the veins that run up under my skin. You can see the blood vessels. You can see everything. You can even see the muscles. If you notice, look at my hands now. You cannot see them, right? It's because avocado, salmon. Really? Yes, really. Berries, my fresh fruits and vegetables. Let's just chalk it up to that. Fresh fruits and vegetables, okay, that I love so much and I talk to you guys about so much and everything. There's a reason for the madness. Trust me, there's a serious reason for it. Avocados by themselves offer a healthy fat, okay? A healthy fat that will do nothing but more than to retain, maintain, and sustain the things that you need, your body needs, okay? So the best thing that we could do for each other or for yourself and everything is make sure that you have those fatty acids in you, that those fatty tissues or fatty oils, there you go, fatty oils in you that are healthy for your body to help add moisture not only to your skin but for your hair. Anything that you consume into your body, consuming means eat or drink or apply into your body, okay, affects your skin and your hair, your scalp. That's why I'm very cautious about what kind of chemicals I put in my body. Okay? Meaning pills. I gotta be careful. Alright? You gotta be really, really careful. There are certain things that I don't do. Okay? That people say that doctors tell you that you have to have. Really? Really? You have to have it? That's why I have discussions with my doctors. Okay? So now you're going to prove to me why I have to have it. Oh, did I ever mention to you guys that I love to question people, that I used to be a private investigator? That's why I ask a lot of questions. Sorry, y'all, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, okay? There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it when it comes to your body. Ask the questions, investigate, probe them, find out why. Why do I have to take this? You know what? That's what the one thing that I most admire about children, okay, is the fact that they ask a lot of questions. Now, sometimes them questions do get a little bit on your nerves and everything, but you know what? I would rather ask the questions to my doctor and get on my doctor's nerves than not to ask the question at all and never know the answer. Don't you agree? You agree? Leave a comment, because I agree. I agree. I can't know anything if I don't ask a question. That's why I'm a little bit nosy. Yes, I am. I'm not going to lie to you. So if I ask you a question about something that you've done, please, by all means, feel free to answer the question. I just want to know, because I just want to know why, you chose your answer. I'm going to give you the reason why I choose my answer and everything. And maybe we can come together and have a really good discussion about it. All right? So, told you about the coconut oil and everything. No, I didn't. I did. Well, I did tell you about the coconut oil earlier. Yes, coconut oil is really good for your body, okay? It's good for your hair. You can put coconut oil in your hair, and it really smells good, too. It also helps it grow. Yes, it does. Okay. Talked about the fish, the salmon, and everything. You know about the omega-3. And you know that omega-3 is good, healthy fats for your skin that will help you not only maintain, sustain, and retain the moisture levels in your skin, but also in your hair. Like I said, anything that you consume, that you put into your body, it will help you if it's good. Chemicals, not always so good. I just have this thing about pills. Okay? I just have this thing. Don't ask me why. I just do. Okay? I guess because they can add other things to it. It's not as healthy as they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's talk about those drinks. Here come the berries. I'm sorry, y'all. Here come the berries, okay? You know you could take berries and you can infuse them with anything, okay, to make them taste really good. Of course, like I said in previous videos, and if this is your first time listening to this video and everything, I apologize that I'm so giddy and everything. But, I just kind of like food, okay? So, you can take some berries. Let's just say we're going to take raspberries and mangoes and we're going to infuse them together. That means that we're going to put some water on in a pot, okay? We're going to add the berries, okay? And while the berries are boiling and getting that nice, beautiful aroma that comes with them, okay? We did say raspberries, right? We're going to add some mango to that. I'm not talking about canned anything because canned foods have A, sugar, no, okay? B, additives, no, okay? And C, the aluminum, okay? So what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to take the berries, raspberries, put them in a pot of water, yes. Let them boil, yes. As soon as they start boiling, go ahead and add, as soon as they start boiling, not after they've been boiling 5 minutes, no. Add your mangoes, fresh mangoes, to the water, okay? Once that all starts coming to a rapid boil, it takes about 10-15 minutes for that to happen. Do not use anything other than fresh or frozen. So if you go to the store and you get frozen mangoes or frozen raspberries, you can use those, but do not use canned anything or juices, okay? Because all of those have everything that will just not help the situation. Why do I say that? Okay, sugars deplete our body and rob us of the moisture levels that we have within us. Not only does it do that, but it causes our own insulin in our body to raise up, okay? Which causes us to have a fever, which causes us to do what? Lose moisture. Yes, I'm always a teacher. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so those are the things. You want the healing properties that are in all of these things that I told you about simultaneously. Okay, you want that. You want it in the herbal teas that have no caffeine. You know they don't have any caffeine. Okay, because you're making it yourself. Let it steep for a little while, and then drink it. You will be so surprised at how you start feeling with some of these drinks. You could take any vegetable and cook it. You could take any vegetable, okay, and put it in a juicer and juice it yourself. You could take any fruit and cook it. You can boil it and extract the juices from it. Same way that you can do from the fruit, the vegetables. You can do the same thing with vegetables. You can literally drink vegetable juice and feel 110% better than you did before you drank it. Don't believe me? Make a vegetable broth and see. What do you put in the vegetable broth? Well, the way that I make mine, I will get fresh carrots, onions, bell pepper, and you just clean your system out. Bell peppers replenish other things that you have lost. Okay? Carrots improve your eyesight and a lot of the bone structures that we have. Okay? Cabbage, yes. Kale, yes. Okay? I will rather eat or rather drink the stock from all of my vegetables, okay, than eat greens. And I'm talking about turnips, collards, and mustard greens. I love the turnips themselves, okay? And I'll eat that just like that. Rutabagas, love them. Have you ever had them all? They're really good. Really, really good. Mm-hmm. You gotta try it one day. Try everything I'm telling you. Just try it out. Find out for yourself. Let me know. Leave a comment when you do. Okay? So, we're at the end of our discussion. And I went over by a few 10 minutes. Sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to. Well, right now it's at 7, but by the time I finish saying what I'm going to say, it's probably going to be at 10 minutes. So, I've spoken about the brittle hair, the dry skin, how to maintain, how to retain, and sustain all of these. I hope that I was able to reach out to someone. I was able to help them, resolve the issue that they have, because I know for a fact that if I went through it, somebody else out there has gone through it as well. Okay? It was not a pretty sight. It really wasn't a pretty sight. And then I took a long time. It took a long time for me to figure out what it was that would help me get where I needed to be and have my pretty hair looking all shiny and everything like it is. And everything in my skin to be nice and smooth and everything. You know? Do you have to have lupus in order to do this for yourself? No. Mm-mm. Anybody can do it. If you have a problem and an issue with dry skin, and you have a problem and an issue with brittle hair, and your hair is always breaking off and falling off and everything else, why don't you try it? You never know. I may have hit on something that you didn't realize. Like I said, you don't have to have lupus. Okay? But if you do, and anything that I have said has resonated with you, and it has hit home, okay, subscribe to my channel. Alright? Hit like. Do that. It can help anybody. Friends, family, or people that you care for, with or without lupus. Okay? If you did not like something that I said, please leave a comment. I won't get mad. I promise you I will not get mad. I will take it objectively, because the thing is that every kind of assessment is a good assessment, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Okay? You can always improve on yourself by what others have to say. I'm a strong believer in that. That's how you get to be successful in life. Uh-oh, that was a life lesson. Anyways, my name is Debra Dixon Kinzer with Living with Lupus Online Video Magazine. Again, anything that I've said that has resonated with you, that's gotten you thinking, please leave your comment. If you don't want to leave a comment and you want to ask a question, and you don't want to ask the question in the comment section, please leave me a message at livingwithlupusmagazine@gmail.com. I would be more than happy to read your comments, answer your questions, and help you any way I can. If I don't have the answer, there's someone out there that does. Okay? And I can always direct you into a different direction. Not that I have actually met someone yet, but there are a few people that I've, heard them saying a few things, and they've left a blog or so here or there, you know, that allowed me to see it. So once again, I'm just in this journey and taking this journey along with you. You are not alone in this journey with lupus. Have a great day. Thank you.